Or with a left hook in the 12th round.
Really kind of a tweener 68-7
work with.
No, Shalema didn't give him much work with at all. Then we're not. Pascal doing very good here, so he'll have to protect himself.
Judges' cards.
His thighs are larger too.
Yeah.
He just is more of a
ended in by the judges in those fights. 60 rounds scored.
Of Jean Pascal.
Bivol not a very big light heavyweight. You know, one of the reasons he could carry
from that gives Bivol a chance to test him against the rope. By Bivol.
He's yours.
Dominated by Dmitry Bivol. Some of Bivol's power, but solid effort by
in his career when he was more athletic and sharp.
36,
right? Like in an exchange when he's not expecting it, in between.
Right
than a guy like, let's say, Kovalev. But it does
throwing hard. Bivol coming back. Suddenly Pascal
will take this.
Figure it out a little bit more along the way.
Whatever opportunity you give him, Pascal wants to limit those opportunities. Is to
hand Pascal just landed. Pascal
partially.
So he goes back right there.
A lot of punches. He's not going to exceed 60.
Don King would call trickery. The 75-pound hybrid.
He throws 3 and 4 sometimes.
Max Kellerman talked earlier about the trickery.
Bivol standing, the hook came, but the hook is what drove him to the canvas.
Bivol just missing with
him being the attacker all the time.
And now here's a strange.
Both hands, I mean, why not? Good job.
Generated power. Starting to throw a few more punches than he's thrown before and down.
Two totally different.
Both hands with a move like that would be Roy Jones.
Always relaxed, yet ready to go, because his feet are disabled.
But I think there's a sense with Eastern European fighters
in which Bivol had held opponents to where he has come to an end, and once again he's keeping his hands at home.
Trust me.
We're supposed to usually active round for Pascal. He almost never throws. Body shot into which he really puts some effort.
As a matter of fact, Sugar Ray Leonard taught me that. Then he comes up
7. We check in once again.
Full body with it.
Good left hook. One punch at a time for Pascal.
Very well.
The thing about Alvarez is he was a good enough
and that's what Pascal was trying to do, and now the fire momentarily goes.
Max.
And game.
And for Alvarez still to do as well as he did with Pascal.
Off, landing
the height of Kovalev
coming.
Hard shots. Bivol waited for this.
I promise you that.
He's not a pack-it-in kind of a person.
Less power. We remember the rounds where the other guy was able to fight.
This might be the moment he was looking for, Roy.
Set up a hard right hand.
And the last dominant Russian.
Right.
Things in there. Am I right in saying that? Pascal expended. Jean Pascal arrived here. The 8th. That was the good news. But Bivol landed.
Fighting.
Power shots
was very upfront in telling us.
Can't throw it all the way.
And that's what he's doing now. He's applying this in the there.
Yes, he is.
That was the good news.
Fighter Bivol, a tough overall package that he presents.
Great counter right here, right there.
Bivol flurries by Pascal in the 7th round that suddenly got Chad Dawson.
Here and there, gave him certain difficulties, but it really speaks to Bivol.
High standard right there. Just is he erupt like a storm, or does he stand back?
When he was doing business.
I agree with you, Max. We'll see what happens.
Should Mikey go on 10 of a scheduled 12? It's Max Kellerman playing.
These guys seem to have a little mouse under there.
But he's told us. He told me an opponent.
He's had so many personas in the fight.
Blocked. And then Bivol's are landing much more cleanly. Is also right.
By coming out with a total absence of activity.
Somebody needs
one of those. Bivol must wonder every time he comes out, what's going to happen now? Into it. Pascal almost loses.
I don't think it's a smart.
And then shoot 1-2. That's all I need from you.
Watching this on TV, Pascal has made it into the 12th round with the meat.
Pascal for him. So styles make fights. So this is why the fights are so interesting for us.
It's a question because
he's not able to get
whether I have to fight that guy.
You're not impressed you are by Bivol. You don't think it's going to be... Sorry, more 60-something cards.
Good shot by Pascal.
Look at how much bigger his calves are than those.
Campaign it sees caught by a right hand.
Pascal backs away.
The right
Box numbers dominate. Seem to handle that pretty well until partially blocked by Bivol.
much more relaxed and fluid now than he was earlier.
And a 27-year-old guy usually
to get the young guy. Roy. Feel to me like Bivol has to work a lot harder.
Jean Pascal.
So we'll have to see what happens once he gets hit clean. He won't take much risk, but
he's off with him
to fight on points.
Okay. So his goal.
How his legs react, because Pascal
is getting hit cleanly right in the early going. And Jean Pascal has never been a guy who throws a lot.
Upon a time in order to. He's more like a 6
instead of just one.
7 by CompuBox count, and Pascal was 2 of 21. They don't look unhappy.
And very disciplined, while Pascal hooked before the right hand came, but
the left hook a little bit behind the ear
for a full round instead of a slip.
Well, one of those right hands landed.
Game. Being an athlete and being a boxer, two different things.
Roy Jones isn't fighting anymore.
Pascal backing him up constantly, keeping the fight in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, it's like Bivol doesn't play into that.
4 consecutive rounds against 4 different opponents.
Throws both hands at the same time while he's coming forward. That's MMA.
Manic activity. Supposed to trust you, Roy. He landed in single digits against Bivol. That was an.
B. Jordan called me out last week and said he can beat the old man. So
by Bivol.
Knew better, but was
in with our unofficial scorer, Harold.
That hook to the body. He brought his whole.
Alvarez and Pascal spent numerous of years in the gym together, so they knew each other.
Maybe it says a lot about Pascal's chin and durability. He's out.
See how something, and if it,
a little bit of the bloom come off the Bivol road.
Same thing, so Pascal can't counter with the right hand.
Uppercut by
back a little bit. The credit for knocking him out.
And now tries to follow.
That's a whole other problem set.
But he can do more unpredictable. A lot of energy in the first 30 seconds of this round. It takes to be voted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame round.
Go around feint.
Has not been a simple.
Though Bivol not having a heavy jab like Kovalev has. Make it to this point though. Get him out with the right hand or the.
I'm not scared of Bivol. I'm not concerned about.
Nope. The one thing you can say is there are very.
But in fact, the division gets even more interesting. There's no clue.
Pursuing it to the end.
Unanimous decision. Dmitry Bivol.